Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're staying safe and well. It's been a while since I last did a video. I would have done a brew day soon, but with everything going on, I've been off work for the last 2 weeks myself. I'm self-isolate. I think I had a mild case last week. Throat was absolutely killing, really bad. And let's say the situation with work and everything in a minute, I can't go back to next week, so God knows when it's going to be before I do a brew day again. Looking at probably May, but I think I'll be ready to make one then. Luckily, I've still got some of my Vic Secret Pale left, but I'm going to do a review on that in a minute. Now, obviously, I've brewed for since about January, and I did this Vic Secret Pale. I think it was mid-January, early January, and when I made it, it was pretty bitter, but it was too bitter for me. And I kept trying it like every so many days, and like obviously it was still the same. So I left it for a couple of weeks, went back to it, and it's still too bitter. I didn't like it. I thought it was one of those where I thought I was going to throw it down the drain, but I didn't want to. So I decided to leave it, hoping that there might be a bit of improvement. There might be a bit of change, and luckily it has. It's been sat in the barrel now for, I'd say, roughly about 9 weeks, possibly about 10 at the most. But it's cleared up just nice. Now, when I very first did the beer, I took it out the fermenter and put it in bottles and that. In the barrel, I poured one off, and it was really hazy, and I thought it was going to be something like a New England IPA. That was the kind of colour that it had. But I left it for a few days, and I think it was just a bit of yeast that I picked up at the bottom after, changing it over to the barrel. But it's cleared up massively. But there it is. I don't know if you can see how clear that is. I'm not sure if you can. It's cleared up just nice. Obviously you can see right through it. The only regret that I made was putting it in a pressure barrel, because these sort of beers, like when I make them, I like to see a bit of fizz coming off them, like enough. But obviously when you put it in a pressure barrel, it's more like a cask ale, which I don't mind, but I'd rather it more for that kind of beer. It's like bitters and that kind of thing. But overall, the taste is there. But I've got to do a slow pour on it because I put too much sugar in it. But yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with that. I still do want to get my corny keg set up at some point. Obviously I haven't got one yet, but I do want to get one. Which again, I reckon it's going to be a few months before I even get anything like that sorted. But when I do, obviously I can start putting beers in that, and then just use the pressure barrel for cask beers and stuff, because I haven't got a fermentation fridge to put it in to let it go cold or anything. So I'm having to drink room temperature beer, or hopefully if it's cold now when I finish work and the barrel's cold, then I can have a fairly cold, refreshing sort of beer, but not as I'd like it to be. But can't complain. I've got all that beer, so I'm happy. But so I'll take a sniff on this. Straight away, you do get the smell of the hops. I got the smell of the hops straight away. Now I know that Vic Secret is meant to have a huge aroma of pineapple and quite a big sort of taste of it. Now when I first tried it, I wasn't getting that really at all, because it was just too bitter. I pour a pint out, try a little bit, and it was like, can't drink it. But it's improved. I tried to drink last night, and yeah, it's come to life. So we'll take a taste and then talk a bit more about what went into the recipe and that. So there's still some bitterness in there, but it's mellowed out a bit. You get the hit of the flavours out of the hops, but you don't get it massively. It's there, but yeah, again, like I say, the bitterness is up and down. I mean, it's sort of one of those you can have a good pint and a bad pint. But yeah, it's nice, but I don't know, unless it'll be better cold. So I might have to try work something out. Well, it's got a nice head on it anyway, which I'm happy with. Nice creamy head. Nice bit of lacing around the glass as well. I think it's always normally a couple of first 2 or 3 mouthfuls. That's where it sort of, the bitterness is there, but then it sort of mellows out as you go in. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It's, you know, it's first time working with just, you know, Vic Secret, but you know, there's always other times to improve. But I think for my next brew, I'm just going to take a step back from the pale ales for now. I mean, I've only done a few, but I don't want to be, I think I mentioned it before, I don't want to be doing too many pale ales and IPAs and that. So I want to be doing more traditional ales now. More like your brown ales, your bitters, that kind of thing. I just want to, you know, experiment a bit, you know, like your dark ruby beers like Hobgoblin, and do a few clones like that. I just want to try different stuff. Because I think if you do the same thing too much, you know, you start to get a bit bored of it, and you know, you just think, well, I fancy something a little bit different. So yeah, I think for the next one, I'm looking at maybe a nice brown ale, and if I want to do American brown ale or maybe Newcastle brown ale clone. Leave comments below, see what you think, and let me know. Because just recently, when I've been buying beer from the shop, I've been drinking quite a lot of Newcastle brown. Now it is one of my favourite beers, I do really enjoy it. So yeah, I think I might possibly give that a try, or maybe even a nut brown ale, because I'm quite into my brown ales at the minute, as you can tell. So yeah, I'm gonna try and venture out a little bit, just try some new stuff. But I'll get the recipe for this and I'll be back in 1 second. Couldn't find a recipe, don't know where it is. I should have come prepared. But on the other hand, a few weeks ago I went into the Works in town near me, and just browsing around the books, and I come across that, the John Finch Beer Craft book. Now on it said $14.99, down to $7.99, down to $5.99, and finally I got it for $2.99. So I thought it was an absolute bargain. I mean, there's loads to read in it. If you haven't got the book, it is well worth a purchase. I mean, obviously you've got plenty in it, you know, to tell you about dry hopping, your malts, your grains, all the basic stuff. But then there's some recipes in there as well. The recipes what you get on Malt Miller and that in the kits. But there's even recipes if you want to do like something with food. I see one the other day, I think it was beer battered fish and chips, which I was reading through that sounded pretty nice. But yeah, there's just so much to read in it. There's plenty there. On about all different brewers and that, from I think around the UK and a couple from the US. But even looking through it, there was even cocktails. So, something to try. Well, in the summer if everything's back to normal, hopefully. But yeah, apart from that, not much has been going on. Just the usual stuff really. Just getting by every day. But yeah, I hope to be brewing again pretty soon, as soon as possible. And just take it from there really, to finish off my Vic Secret. But I think when I do my next brew day, I will actually record it. And yeah, take it from there. But I hope you're all well anyway. I hope you all stay safe. And just got to keep the faith, haven't you? Just got to stay together. But until next time, whenever that'll be, cheers, keep on brewing, keep drinking, stay safe, be well, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers guys.